Let me show you how to solve this kind of math question on the board. The question says, the height of a cylinder is equal to its radius if the volume is 0.216 pi meters cube. Calculate the radius. If you want to solve this question correctly, the first thing you need to do is to bring out all the parameters that are associated with the volume of a cylinder. So this is the solution. They gave us volume. They said the volume is 0.216 pi meters cube. So V, which is volume, equal to 0.216 pi meters cube. For volume of a cylinder, we need the radius and also the height. But from the question, they told us that they said the height of a cylinder is equal to its radius. That means the radius and the height are equal. So radius is equal to the height. Now, we have to write down the formula for calculating the volume of a cylinder. The formula that connects volume, radius, and height. The formula is V equal to pi radius squared height. That's the formula that connects these three. Now, they said we should calculate the radius. They said calculate the radius. For us to calculate this radius, we must know the volume and the height. They only gave us volume, but they did not give us height. But from the question, they told us that radius and height are equal. They said the height of a cylinder is equal to its radius. So if that's the case, we can replace this height with radius because they said they are the same. So if we do that, we are going to have V equal to pi radius squared times, in place of this height, we put radius again because they said the height and the radius are the same. So if that's the case, let us bring this formula together. We're going to have V equal to pi times radius square times radius. Arrow square times arrow give us arrow cube. This one doesn't have a visible power here, so it means the power is 1. And according to law of indices, whenever you are multiplying numbers with equal bases, these bases are the same, they are equal. So we have to pick one of them, which is arrow. Then we add the powers, 2 plus 1, that will give us 3. So it becomes this. Now, this is the formula we need to calculate the radius of this cylinder when the volume is given. So what we are going to do now is, in place of this V, we are going to put 0.216 pi. So in place of this, we put 0.216 pi, then equal to pi radius cube. Remember, we are solving for radius. So the next thing to do is to divide both sides by this pi here. We have to divide by pi and also divide this by pi. Pi will cancel pi. Pi will also cancel pi here. And we're left with 0.216 equal to arrow cube. This is the same thing as rewriting it this way. Arrow cube equal to 0.216. We are looking for arrow, not arrow cube. So what we are going to do is, we are going to take the cube root of both sides so that we can get rid of this power 3 here. So we'll take the cube root of this and also the cube root of this. This power 3 and this cube root sign, they will cancel. And we are going to have arrow, which is the radius, to be equal to the cube root of 0.216 is 0.6. Now, because the volume is in cubic meters, the radius is going to be in meters. And this is the answer to this question.